Hiya guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to more Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Kugath campaign. Just before we get into it, at home we're still discussing trying to get ourselves some more subscribers. You guys are literally kicking it out of the park with views and watch time. They keep going up massively every single week. You know, it's just they just keep going as they're supposed to. But the subscribers, although I'm getting more viewers, just people aren't subscribing. If you are unsubscribed, please hit the sub button. I need to get to 1,000 subs, and I'm literally on the YouTube partner program. That's all I need to do. I'm not a million miles away. If you can just help me get there, and there's literally thousands of viewers now every single week across the channel. So there's more than enough people. If even half of you hit the sub button, I'd be over 1,000 subscribers already. So if you can please hit the sub button for me, I'd really appreciate it. With that said, let's get into the video. Oh god. He's on his bloody flyer already? He's done that fast. We're over here, aren't we? Now these are particularly amazing. I'll just go with that one. In fact, no, we can go straight over, can't we? We don't need that one. In temperate climates. What's rancid aloe buildings? Rancid aloe. That's this one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Give me that. That's much better. I'll have that one. Well, there are actually 5 on this one I can take, because I do want that. I want festering, and I want both of these. Because even though I'm not bothered about great and clean ones, the chance of a plague spreading plus 5% is still useful. He's got supervisor. March dance? Am I march dance? Okay. When that one's built, we need 2 more buildings, don't we? We can build this one, I suppose. That's going to be tier 4. Yeah, we can build it because I just want Chaos Knights. I don't need Chaos Knights for Lancers. And I'm not getting chosen yet, so I can build that building. And then I think I'll also build this, because that'll help me get more Chaos Warriors. It looks like Malastart Blade is better in the Demon Prince.
Nurgle's love shields us. Ingredients for my brews.
So even though my armor was smaller, it still beats his auto-resolve. Skinks don't auto-resolve well. The very, very poor unit skinks are.
Welcome to my lab.
He won't need that. Oh, miscast base chance is 20% on that one. Never mind. Okay.
My brews bubble.
19,000 plus health, Jesus. We're almost there, it's almost a Mortis engine.
Supplement my boxes.
That's our replenishment. What's this? We don't need that. That's the one that we're taking into it, yeah. So I need to give him some physical resistance, and we'll get the ability to locus off fecundity, and then other guy's going to take the increased attack one into. Yeah, that one. But I've noticed something which is kind of weird. He hasn't gained the 5% physical. It's not on here. Unless he gains it in the battle only or something. It's kind of weird.
More plague spreaders are useful.
Each new legion is a blessing. Cultist of the Fly Lord. Spread the rot.
And again, beating that army, free experience for our heroes and some of our units, although I won't be keeping most of these units. More infections, you know, they just keep supplying us. It's all you've really got to do until you're ready to expand out. But with Nurgle, you either want to do it really, really fast or really, really slow. But bear in mind, you're talking about a gigantic, fat, great, unclean one. I don't think really, really fast is really in Nurgle's vocabulary. So you're probably better off taking things really slow anyway. It more suits Kugath style. But it can be done is all I'm saying. It's like if you want to, you can. You'll need 8 army though at some point anyway to defend this province, because this province is part of your win condition. And see, what he should have done with his 20 stack army is left it there alongside that smaller one to fight off Helm and Ghost. Because he might now get killed by Helm and Ghost. Which could potentially make my job a bit harder. Because if Helm and Ghost does wipe them out and takes it, he might start attacking me with armies. If he just brings one army at a time, that's fine. If he brings multiple, then it could cause a problem. Because the garrisons on Nurgle towns and cities aren't exactly great.
Great Poxmaker.
What the fuck?
An opportunity presents itself to collect more dwarven specimens and find out the cause of their frustrating resistance to your concoctions.
See, this weapon's not bad. Post-battle loot, fine. Nurgle corruption, okay. Recruitment cost, yeah. Melee attack, plus 8. Weapon strength, plus 8%. You can get weapons that'll give you more melee attack and weapon strength. Then necrotic missiles you don't need. He's going to be a mortis engine. He's going to be stuck in combat.
The rot horde would grow stronger.
Although saying that, the rancid hour building's bloody expensive, isn't it? Well, it's cheaper at the moment, but still expensive. I'll definitely build that one. The thing that's going to make Chaos Knights quite hard to get is you're only going to get one of them. You're going to get one of them per these buildings. So I might maybe have to take some plague drones for the time being, just to fill in the gap. I mean, I can keep that one as well. Just turn off the range attack crap. Yeah, I might have to take some for the time being, I'm afraid. That's what will have to be done. Never mind, Mal's just got his ass whooped. Some of those annoying type characters as well, like Malice. Malice can be annoying to fight, so if you can usually auto-resolve them and take no losses, you're better off auto-resolving them if you can. And if you know there's not an army nearby to like follow up the assault. Same like Sigvald now. Sigvald's become a fucking absolute killing machine. Such a pain in the ass to beat. Oh, he's taken it. So those men are now wiped out. He's wiped out my experience source. At least got another last fight out of him. So the question is now though, am I going to be getting just one vampire army coming at me, or am I going to be getting multiple?
Let this world turn to filth. The mart of despair. I veto this.
And potentially as well as they could be a lot more nasty and auto-resolve depending upon what's in the army. And see, although you've got regiments renown as well, and what we've got here, I mean the giant's probably not a bad take either. I didn't know he should have been most armies, but in this case he could be actually quite good in one of ours. Because he's got leadership, isn't decay, he's not a demon. But you've got your regiments renown, but you've also got units. Obviously when units spawn, they don't spawn on full health like regiments renown. Or not all of them. But you can always use these in like an oh shit situation. Just chuck them all into an army and just buff it the fuck up.
The Plague Weaver. Specimens required. Experiment. Deception.
And they're both on the build. I don't understand what they're doing with Chosen, that's kind of weird. So you can get normal Chosen, but Chosen Great Weapons, you've got to have tier 5. It's like, okay, why? It's a bit strange. Any more locations you can get as well with some Nurgle corruption, you get them little dens. It's not a bad thing. Oh, looks like Imric's fighting back in Secure Dwarves. Looks like I've got to go that direction anyway. Income from all buildings minus 9%. You bastard. Is that Archeon?
Shadis Makus Arnu, name after a Mas Uz Demax.
Think about this guy very weak. I think he lost his armour to Imric.
Whatever could one. The overtyrant.
Looks like Goldtooth got his ass kicked by a ghost. Yep.
Excellent. The Eye of Shirian has already told me your offer, but I will hear it from your. What? Eye of the Tempest.
Not yet. A little bit finicky. What? Oh, got another one. And that's 5, and then that's 5. That's 15 infections per turn there passively. May not seem like a lot, but then again, bear in mind when you're putting your plagues onto Kugath, you don't pay a lot for them. Because with his, you've got that, I don't know. Say put that on. Put that on. Only costing 75. So you're taking that off, you've cost 60. So you're not paying as much. Your passive part is not bad at all. And as you build up more of those buildings later on, you can pretty much put like one plague on a turn for free. Ooh, that's actually an idea though.
My life shortens. My soul sings.
A new laboratory. Nurgle's chosen.
I yearn for Earth's best.
That might help out. If I can spread it and it can go to the salmon dam as well. And he's making a second army. Thought he might.
Submit to my research.
May my wounds turn putrid.
Actually, that's something we can do, yeah. Maybe they'll come faster in there. We'll wait.
Is within reach. I'll concoct a perfect
Did I spread the right one? Yeah, the ague's on him, yeah.
Each new legion is a blessing. My life shortens. My soul sings.
And see, because of the cycle buildings as well, some of Nurgle's buildings can bring you in actually good money. But because they're not static like other buildings, you can't rely upon them. And because they're not reliable, that's why you have to be a sacking faction. But luckily you've also got a plague that's really good for making you a sacking faction. You've just got to make sure that you put it on your armies at least a turn before they sack or something. Because there is another plague that you can use to make your units more durable if you think there's going to be like a tough battle. But if it's to like sack a town or a city, and you can get a lot of money from it and you need it to get going, because eventually you're going to be operating in the red, as all sacking factions do.
Power, grandfather's children.
There we go.
The fated brewmaster.
Do I dare risk moving from here? Jesus, he can move quite far actually.
Let this world turn to
Oh, think about that's in March. So his normal movement ends there, or he can march to here.
Prepared. I demand haste.
I pray his rot take me.
Oh, I switched out the other one, didn't I? Shit. Yeah, because that one will give me growth and infrastructure buildings. You've got some chance of plague spreading there though, which is not bad. See, that I don't think will really work against vampire counts, because they instantly recruit. Same as Warriors of Chaos and same as Nurgle himself. It's only if it's generic recruiting faction that will work. So I've got to get rid of Ghost because he makes some of my plagues not work as well. Characters all are dead. Alright, well that's them gone. So I've got to get control of the Dragon Isles, which is just that one settlement there. Eliminate the Caravan of Blue Roses, which is Misty Ghost. And then I've got to get another 33 settlements for the victory. How many territories has Mr. Ghost got? He's got 7.
Breed disease.
I will boil you into a thickening agent for my brother.
No. I'd be at war with Imric at some point anyway. If Imric wishes to travel across the sea to come and fight me, he's more than welcome to do so. It's 9 turns now. How much? 15,520. Jesus, that's expensive. Right, so we're going to need plague drones alongside Knights of Nurgle. How much are these ones there? 375. Yeah, I don't want to pay that much for them. And then again, the Knights are 375. I suppose it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
Specimens for the battle study.
That leaves us with 9. Can wrangle about with that. I wish Nurgle would have access to some more war beasts. Like, example, like they've got the Regiment Renowned Giant, but like Nurgle Minotaurs, Nurgle Giants, you know, that sort of thing. Nurgle Dragon Ogres, Nurgle Shaggoths. And then again, put them in all the other gods' armies as well. And, oh god, a fucking Tzeentch Shaggoth with a barrier or something, or a giant with a barrier. That's gonna be fucking nasty. A Tzeentch giant. Oof. Scary thoughts. Have to get through his pissing barrier before you can kill it. And being that it's a giant, probably have like 1,000 strong barrier. As long as my thing remains, that's fine. I'll do that because my plague spreading is actually really important.
To the plague crusade.
Got one of each.
Join the grandest experiment.
Nice.
Father's love. Such a thing is impossible.
In fact, you can check there, can't I? So this is one of the ways, as well as that research that we just did. That one. For your buildings, so you're going to have -2 with that on your own bunch of buildings. When you get it up here, you're going to have -3 turns. And then you can have, obviously, the plague I put on as well is another -1. So that can be -4 turns that you need, so you can then use it to get units a lot quicker, which is why I just got 2 in one go, because realistically now I only really need probably one more Chaos Warrior and Nurgle. Sorry, Chaos Warrior Nurgle. Chaos Warrior Grit Up and a Nurgle is what I meant. One more of those and I should be good on them. It's then just filling out the fast aspect of my army. Oh, I know why he didn't have his 5% physical, which is really stupid, but I know why he didn't have it. Because of this. Because we were below the power reserve, it reduced his physical resistance by 10%. And see, this is another thing that's quite bad. When you go below that Winds of Magic, which unless you're playing Zinch, you can't control. He's the only one that can. The others, I've got to have the being the stance that basically increases their magic up. And if you've got a couple of like provinces in a row or regions in a row that have got like negative and it goes down, you lose 5 replenishment, which is not good for sacking armies who've got to be on the move. You lose 5 leadership, which is bad for all demons, and then you're losing 10% physical when you've only got 20 to begin with. So you're losing half your durability. So if these guys lost it, they'd be down to 10% physical, which is nothing. That's less than Nasty Skulker at rank 7. But the leadership would be back down at 65. And bear in mind they're rank 4. And it starts out as a base at 60. So if you lose 5 at 60, you're at 55 leadership. That's closer to that of a goblin. And these are bloody expensive units by comparison to a goblin. So it's like you shouldn't be having leadership that low. So like with demons you've got a lot of negatives. I mean, alright, you'd lose the same 5 leadership with your Chaos Warriors, but their base leadership is 75. So they'd have 70. That's still not bad. And at least when if the leadership bottoms down and they break and run. They can rally. These can't, they're just dead. It's kind of sketchy. Right, I just need to filter in some faster units though into this armour and then ready to start attacking. Which will probably next episode. Next part of the series. Right, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub. Help grow the channel. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care everyone.